time for a channel update. So, where are we at with the channel? And not just the channel, with me in general, I guess. I don't know, somewhere I must have run over a Chinaman or a busload of them. So let's start. Let's start with the GS1000, waiting for parts. Whilst that's not the only thing that is sort of slowing progress, it is the main contributing factor, because I got to buy everything that's through platforms that support PayPal, because of the way we're funding the project. It means that it makes it a bit hard to get stuff locally, so I've got to order it online, and that's the bit that's awfully slow. So just a bit more patience and we'll be there. About, I reckon this time next week we'll have something we can start playing with. Is it just me, or is this ute crabbing badly? Or is it the axle's narrower at the back? A little bit, but it looks to me like it's crabbing. I'm distracted by something shiny. Some time ago, a little bit around this guy, so a little while back, Matt from the workshop did a couple of videos around bike theft. Now, there's been a fairly big spate of it down here in Tasmania recently. A couple of guys from the Riders of Tasmania had their bikes knocked off recently, Brian and young Cody, and Cody had his R6 stolen, which was his pride and joy. And this is how it was recovered. You utter bastards. And more recently, as early as this week, my son had his WR400 stolen. Not here in Tassie, this is up in Queensland. The bike was last seen running a red light in Eagleby. And he's devastated, but I mean, that's not all they got. They broke into the house, they stole jewellery and money and items of sentimental value, particularly hurtful, like the watch that his late pop gave him. But yeah, he's devastated at the loss of his motorbike. Now, when Philip died, I did that video 4 days, which was essentially a raw outpouring of grief. And in that I mentioned that stuff doesn't matter. And I stand by that. It's the people that matter. So, all of this stuff is just that, it's stuff. Now, unfortunately for James, his bike was uninsured. When the bike was registered, road registered, it was insured, but after he cancelled the registration and decided to use it purely as an off-road bike, he didn't bother with the insurance. Now, that's your only out, guys, because if somebody wants your bike and they're of the belief, and I think we're sort of the belief too, that the people who robbed them came there for that bike, so they'd have followed him home or known it was there somehow. So if they want it, they're going to come and get it. Now, you can do a number of things to try and slow them down, but that's all you're going to do. end of the day, you just got to make sure your shit's covered with insurance. And you might lose your bike, and you may never be able to afford to replace it even on the payout from insurance. However, it's better than nothing, which is what he's staring down the barrel at right now. So you can deter them, you know, wrap chains around them, padlock them, all that, but they're just going to slow them down a bit. If there's enough of them, they just pick the whole damn thing up and walk off with it. So, yep, thieving rats just ensure your ride. Now in Australia, I use Shannon's Insurance. I'm happy with them. I've got all of my bikes and my car covered on that, and because I've got multiple. Thanks again for the mirrors, Ducati, you useless bastards. God love you, Ducati. You put a lot of thought into everything you design, but those mirrors are an afterthought, fair dinkum. What happens to put the mirror on? Put the mirror on now. Otherwise you're not registered the bike. Oh really, Giovanni? Well, just stick them on here, eh? Don't matter if they only see their bloody forearms. Because I have all them bikes on there, on all the different bikes listed on the one policy and the car, it reduces your premiums. And because my bikes are older bikes, and they're locked up in a garage, they sort of understand that, you know, we tend to look after our bikes a bit better than maybe some kid on a second-hand CBR 250 just on his learners. And I think, and Shannon's offer a thing called laid-up insurance. I'm not trying to sell you insurance. I'm not saying go and see Shannon's. But that laid-up insurance, it's agreed value, full comprehensive cover. Because the bike's on special interest registration, you only have to pay a laid-up, which means it's mostly garaged. So the risk level goes down, so the premiums go down. So talk to your insurer. But at the end of the day, that's your only protection. What else is going on? I'm going to do the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride this year. Now I'll probably do a separate video promoting that, but at the end of the day, in 2016, I did it on the 25th of September, and it was great. We raised about $3,000 or more. I raised about $3,000 or more. I'd like to beat that this year. It's a big ask, but I think we can do it. I didn't do it last year because I don't know, those people who fans of the channel will know that fans of the channel will know that on that day, on the 25th of September 2016, my friend Brian Woods was tragically killed in a non-related motorcycle accident at Black Charlie's on the east coast of Tasmania. And it was all a bit raw for me there last year, and I felt I was a little bit, I don't know, I didn't want to do it. But this year I am going to do it, and I'm determined to raise awareness for men's health and prostate cancer through the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. So if you think you can help, and it doesn't have to be a big donation, you can, anything over $2 I think is tax deductible. I think you definitely get you can print out a tax receipt. So if you're not riding yourself, or even if you are and you want to sponsor me as well, jump on the link that'll be in the description, and come along and support the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, which I think this year's on the 30th of September, I think. That'll do me, I think. That's a good enough update. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you next time on Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions. Bye for now.